Welcome YouTube to another fantastic coin rating and review on the culture of currency. I hope you liked the unboxing video I posted, and I think that my wife did a fantastic job on selecting coins for that purchase. I will be making another order in August and will slowly start scouring for new coins, but today we are looking at one of my favorite coins in my collection, the silver Marlin from the Cayman Islands. Before we get into the coin, let's talk about the Caymans to give you an idea of where this coin comes from. The first item I would like to bring to your attention is that the Cayman Islands and the Cayman animal are two entirely different things. One is a set of islands and the other is a reptile in the crocodilian family, but that's neither here nor there. Now that we've squared that away, let's dive into the islands. The Caymans are a set of islands that have a like background to many other Caribbean islands in the fact that they were colonized by Europeans. The Caymans are currently seen as an autonomous territory of England, but that was not always the case. They are located southwest of Cuba and kind of northeast of Honduras. Of these three islands, Grand Cayman is the most popular, and if you watch news channels, you will often see commercials for vacation packages to this island. Vacations and tourism, however, are the facade of a much bigger and deeper means of income that is what we consider an offshore financial haven for international tax evasion, but that's a topic for a different video. History would lend that Columbus officially found the Cayman Islands in about 1503 on what would be his final sail to the Americas. Legend states that he was overwhelmed with the amount of sea turtles on the island, so he named this island La Tortuga, which means the turtles. As with many things, an animal that once was in abundance was actually hunted to the point of near extinction, like the bison of America. England ended up with the control of this island due to the Treaty of Madrid, where Spain and England divided up their overseas territories and went about their sovereign business and agreed basically to leave each other alone in the process. England really got the bigger end of the stick, but once again, that's a topic for a different video. Being that this is an English territory, it has parliamentary government but is ultimately dependent of the constitutional monarchy. Despite being a beautiful island, the overwhelming money maker for this is financial services. This is an offshore tax shelter, I remind you, and to give you an example, there are an estimated 65,000 residents, and yet there are estimated over 100,000 corporations that are registered to the Caymans. There's so much I could say on this, but once again, that's a topic for another video as well. This is a fairly rich cluster of islands, to say the least. Now that we know a little bit more about these islands, let's talk about the coin and put it to our 60-point scale. On the front of the coin, we have one of the coolest queen-centered coins I have ever seen. The border looks like waves from a bird's eye view, while the queen lays in the undisturbed ebb and flow of mirrored ripples. This is such a unique and cool design. I score that an 8. On the back, we see the same border, which is a cool design element, except this one has a rope on the inner band, which is a nice touch. We see the majestic marlin breaching the surface of the water in full display. This is such a good artistic representation. Everything is in balance and beautiful. The background hosts a disturbed water pattern, which helps light bounce off like the facets of a well-cut diamond. I score that a 10. Mintage is our next category. I see that there were 50,000 minted. This is a fairly low number, which puts it about a 7 out of 10, and our next area is cultural significance. This is an island territory and hosts many nautical items such as the water, the rope, and of course the mighty marlin. This giant fish is found in many areas of the world, including around these islands, and having a fish that is considered a trophy fish is very strong in these islands because when you visit, you can purchase a charter trip and actually go out and fish for these. I give it an 8. Collectability is our 5th area to score. We have another example of Caribbean silver with beautifully done content. This is a solid coin with lower mintage, but is not one that people are very familiar with overall, so I scored an 8. The last area of scoring is uniqueness. There have been some occasional coins featuring the Marlin, but when it comes to numismatics, it's much more rare. I find this coin is pretty unique overall, and give it a 7. This gives our total for the silver Marlin of the Caymans to a 48 out of 60 and is our second highest scoring Caribbean silver coin that I've rated so far. But if you watch my unboxing recently, you will know I have plenty more Caribbean silver coins coming your way. So until next time, spread the word about this channel so that everyone can stay classy and current with the culture of currency.